Hey, hey, everybody. I believe that we are live right now. Likely. All right, cool. Well, you guys, what we're going to be talking about here real quick, I'm just bringing the video up in front of myself. But I am here with Aurora, and what we're going to be talking about is my signature program. So you guys hear about it here and there. You may have heard about it. And really, you guys, at the end of the day, whenever I spend my money or my time on anything, I want to know what it's doing for other people. Because really, I can talk about my intention for it. I can talk about what I want for it to do for people as much as I want. But unless you actually know what it's doing for people, you really don't have a good understanding. You just really don't. So that said, I'm going to talk to Aurora here. She is in HomeBased Revolution, which is the signature program. Also, really quick, as we're recording this today right now, you guys literally only have 1 week to be able to get in at half price. And whenever you get in, you only have 1 week right now, because this is for the first run, you guys. You only have 1 week to be able to have lifetime access to the group coaching part of things. Okay, you guys. So make sure that if you are watching this by, what is it, August 24th, by August 24th, make sure that you message my business page, Livin the Dream with Martha, the words case study. So we'll be able to have a conversation and see if I can get you results. If I can, I'm going to invite you in. If I can't, I'm going to say it's better another time. At the end of the day, I'm not going to let you spend your money on something that I don't believe is going to be successful for you, period. Okay, so that said, a lot of words right away. So Aurora, what was life like before HomeBased Revolution? So what was your day-to-day life like? What were your goals? Were you able to, did you feel like you had good momentum toward your goals? Like, that's a few questions, but any one of those questions, if you want to answer them.
Well, can you repeat the questions? Because you froze for a second.
Oh no, I froze for a second. Dang it.
Yeah.
Well, really, what was life like before HomeBased Revolution? So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So before HomeBased Revolution, just trying to I'm in your Go for Gold program, and I'm in your Silver Made Simple. So I'm, trying to work the Young Living side, the business side as well. But I just kept, not being able to really have the motivation to continue through. I'd start a bunch of times, and then I would be discouraged or blocked or something along those lines, mentally and emotionally. And so it was hard for me to, just continue through those programs. And then, and I really got stuck on my bat signal, because who I am right now is wildly different than who I've been the majority of my life. So I feel like identity wise, I was still trying to figure out who I was, where I was going, and I couldn't quite pinpoint that.
Yeah.
So the huge thing that HomeBased Revolution has done for me, with it being in your other programs. And so the difference between those programs and this program that has had such a huge impact on me is the mindset, all of the mindset practices. I had never done an aroma freedom AFT session. And so that first one, I was just like, oh my gosh.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. And so that just immediately, I did the first session a couple of times because it kept bringing up new things every time for me. And so I really wanted to take my time with that and make sure that mentally and emotionally I was ready to move forward with your modules, because I am so committed this time around,
Yes.
to really make this work and make it be successful. Excuse me. And I'm pregnant over here, so
Aw.
Um, so the mindset has just been incredible. And within the first 2 weeks, I had been able to push through like my bat signal on Go for Gold. I'd figured out like who I'm speaking to, who my tribe is supposed to be. And so that was just like huge weight lifted off my shoulders, because I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
this is why I couldn't proceed. I didn't know who I was talking to.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. So with that, I felt like all of these blocks being lifted, and, really being able to like visualize, like not even just like a year down the road for me and my family, but like 5 years, 10 years. And I'm like, it's, that snowball effect. It just, mindset was getting me to the top of the hill. And now it's all just kind of like coming together.
The rest of it's easy. If you can, because mindset is what that I was just talking to a friend about this earlier today. Mindset is the thing that will make or break you. And then whenever you say that to somebody who has not really worked within their mindset or have worked on their mindset, it's going to sound a lot like wah, 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 right? Like, shut up about mindset, right? Like, what is this woo-woo stuff? I don't like it. I'm sure I can just do the thing. Listen, you can't just do the thing, because the whole thing is that we have to get into a place where we empower ourselves to be able to step into this new, bigger version of ourselves. And we can't show up in service in this way that I'm teaching you guys to show up. We can't show up in service unless we feel worthy. And that is mindset all day long. And once we actually get into that place, then the rest of it, the do this, do that, do this, do that, it all becomes very easy, because like I said, like, who you're serving, right? So then it's like, oh, well, of course they need this. Well, of course they need this. Well, I can give them this. Well, and then all of the things that I'm teaching are like, oh, yeah. And then it just starts going like that. So you're experiencing this now?
Yeah. And with that, Heather talks a ton about conscious language. And so that has been a huge shift for me. And with my husband too, we're both on like the conscious language, like, we'll catch each other and we're like, when we, not if, it's a when. And so we're constantly like able to check each other in place on, making sure that we're actively being participants in the pursuit of our dreams.
Oh, shut up. I'm repeating that. I just got the biggest goosebumps. You and your husband are making sure that you are active participants in the chasing of your dreams, or in the realizing of your dreams. How about that? Like, active participants in, how about just in your dream? Like, that's where like we actually create the whole thing. I think the screen froze again. Are you able to hear me?
Sorry, I'm back. Yes, I'm back.
Okay. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. Well, what are you, I'm going to ask you. Oh, am I gone again? We'll go again. Let me know whenever you're back. I know it's frozen. I'll just ask you one more question, because I know it's going in and out.
Sorry.
Okay. No, you're totally good. So, what would you say to somebody who is thinking about doing this, but isn't sure if it's really going to be helpful for them? Because I think that's everybody. Whenever they see something like this, they're like, I don't know. Right. So what would you say to somebody like that?
Well, I would just, give them my personal, how it's affecting me. And it's not just affecting me in a business aspect or a potential business aspect. Like, the huge impact that HomeBased Revolution is having for me is on an emotional and like spiritual, soulful, like whole bodied level. So even if like you're not really that crazy about like multiple streams of income, or, really working from home, which why wouldn't you be? But that's another point. Just, I think that the content is worth just the growth that I've had in the last few weeks on an emotional level.
Oh
So
man, there it
yeah,
is. There it
there
is.
it
The
is.
rest of what it can do for you and what it will do for you is just icing on the cake.
Right.
It's just, I mean, we didn't accidentally call it a revolution, guys. We can do whatever we want. It's time to remember that. So, okay, Aurora, thank you so much for going live with me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
You have the best day. How far along are you, by the way?
7 months, 28 weeks.
You're like, I don't know, far enough along to be ready.
I can like barely still see my toes, so however far along that is.
Well, congratulations. I can't wait to see the little baby.
Thank you.
Awesome. Aw. Well, you guys have the best day that are watching. Aurora, you have a great day, and I will see you guys next time.
Perfect.
Bye-bye.